Hello everyone, I'm Cresyl Snapdragon, and if you're like me and you're excited about the upcoming release of Bless Online in the West, you're probably fairly impatient whilst lying in anticipation for its release. Well, allow me to help you out by providing you with some potential placement holders in which you can test the waters, so to speak, as you lie in wait for Bless Online. These are in no particular order, and I will go ahead and state a priori that some are fairly old, but still popular fantasy MMOs. So let's begin at number 1, Perfect World International. I love Perfect World. It is such a gorgeous fantasy MMO. The character creation provides you with much in the way of choosing your preferred build. There are several races and classes, each with their own abilities, and the customization interface allows you to create a character that is unique unto themselves. And if you know me, you know that I absolutely love being able to create a truly unique character. In the way of gameplay, Perfect World has an intriguing storyline as you begin in the Celestial Vale, battling sacred beasts, eventually moving your way into Perfect World as you learn the lore of the world in which you are the savior. Now, this game first came out in 2005, yet amazingly, this game has maintained a loyal player base and still attracts new players. This game is a good contender as a placement holder for Bless Online. And now we move on to number 2, Forsaken World. Oh my gosh, I cannot stress how sexy my character is in this game. One of the reasons why I love character creation so much is that I can make a character that I can vicariously live through. And this character just makes me vicariously feel like an uber sexy person. As far as character classes and races go, like Perfect World, there is a lot to choose from in the way of creating your character. As far as the creation interface goes, you're a bit more limited in how unique you can make your character, but even so, there is enough customization that you can be satisfied with your character. As far as gameplay goes, it's a bit slower than Perfect World, but I cannot state as to whether that is because the storyline itself is slow, or because the world's populace is kind of desolate outside of PvP. That being said, this is a great game, and it's time to bring it back in style. Despite being slow, the storyline is intriguing as you attempt to reach the Shrine of Genesis. Games like this should truly be appreciated for the simplicity and in-depth storytelling that other MMOs kind of lose sight of because everything nowadays is about the endgame. Which brings me to number 3. If you're all about the endgame, Black Desert Online is definitely the placeholder for you. While I myself have never made it to the endgame of Black Desert Online, I have heard and seen some epic PvP battles, and if you're into that kind of thing, maybe level grinding through Black Desert Online is the thing for you. Also, if you want to get a taste of Bless Online character creation, Black Desert Online's character interface is just as impressive, allowing you to manipulate hair color and hair length, eye colors, etc. I mean, you'll end up in the character creation interface for hours trying to make the perfect character. And then you'll spend another several hours making another perfect character because alternative characters actually have significance in Black Desert Online, owing to a family surname. I personally love it when I actually have an incentive to create more characters and get more bang for my buck. So definitely check out Black Desert Online. Moving on to number 4, Riders of Icarus. Probably the closest to Bless Online in terms of gameplay because animals out in the world are tameable for use as pets and mounts. Unfortunately, the game has received a lot of criticism in past years, and as a result has been unable to build up a substantial player base. It was a good concept, but obviously another game has done it better. My only true issue with Riders of Icarus was that I could never make it past the beginning tutorial with it crashing, indicating to me that the game was poorly optimized. But after 7 tries and several patches, the game finally works for me, and I have to say, I actually enjoy it. That of which I have experienced regarding the game, I mean. I did finally get to tame a unicorn, and I love unicorns. Also, I'm pretty sure Crow is my future husband, so back off, ladies. Joking. I promise I'm not crazy. I truly promise. I mean, I might be crazy, but let's just go with I'm not. Now, for number 5, y'all are just going to have to trust me on this one. Number 5 is more like an honorable mention to Rappelz, one of the first dark fantasy MMOs. Released in 2006, this game is incredibly old, and unlike Perfect World, it definitely shows in both graphics and gameplay. But there is something about the game that I truly appreciate, and that is the amazing freaking armor! One can only hope for future MMOs, including Bless Online, to have armor that looks like this. I mean, look at it. Look at it! Also, the game has an incredibly loyal player base. Every time I log on, I am truly amazed at the number of players I see. While the game doesn't attract new players so much, I am hoping that seeing this may convince some of you to consider giving it a shot. You can level up fairly quickly in several hours, so you'll easily be able to experience much of what the game has to offer before Bless Online is even released, and at least you'll be able to say, yeah, I played Rappelz. Quite the incentive, huh? Well, those are the 5 potential placeholders as you wait for the release of Bless Online. Go forth, my Snapdragons, and have some fun. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.